Alright, welcome back once again to Romy TV Africa with your host Dr. Robert Osoro. Remember, this is where we bring out what's happening behind the tents. And today we are at Love Capsule 15. Guys, we are talking of one of very crucial topic, and today we need to hear from you, your comments, your suggestions, and also tell us what you do think about it. And today we are talking about why couples do cheat, or people who are in a relationship. What makes these people do cheat in a relationship? Because maybe when you intend to say that you love someone, either is a woman, she's submitted to a man, either is a man that is also loving a woman, then you realize that at the end of the day, one has just messed up by cheating. What is it? I've heard many say that we have what we call the insatiable appetite for money. Is it like that? We shall come back and know about that. But I want to hear from you. What is this that makes this happen? Remember, we are here to bring you what is happening. We are here to tell you how things have been happening. You know, man has become one of the very issue in families, whereby people feel like if there's no money in the family, they cannot survive in terms of, you know, when we talk about money, we don't mean that huge kind of money. We mean that you can have a small amount of money which can sustain for your daily expenses. But now people have what you call, they need that, like some people, they need to live a kind of life that which is not there. Somebody wants to drive a car that which he or she cannot afford, or someone wants his husband to buy or a bigger car, or to live in a house, maybe a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom, that which he cannot be able to pay rent. Or someone wants maybe to live that kind of a life whereby you say like your neighbor is watching a 65 or 85-inch TV or a 100-inch TV, so you also need of the same. But what are the causes of all those things that which makes them then we have such a kind of arguments in the house, and people come up and maybe, because I've seen the families where people they just disagree and then back and go, or they separate because of that only. And when we're talking about this cheating in a relationship, cheating in a marriage, but I don't think whether those are the kind of things that which can contribute to people to want to cheat. Somebody will say, you know, I cheated because of stress, I cheated because I did not have money, I cheated because of this and that. But for sure, can that be a reason? Can that be a reason to just go and cheat in a relationship? Because you can find a family, they have everything that which they need, they have money, they have a car, they have a house, they have good children, but you still find that maybe if it's a man, he has a side chick outside, or if it's a woman, has some multiple partners outside the marriage. But when you look at as the outsider, those people who we are outside, we look like this family is one of the best family. You desire to be like this family, your family to be in this like this family. But do we have those things that which are happening inside this marriage, inside this relationship, that which you have not been told? And that's why we think that this is one of the best marriage, this is one of the best relationship, but to them it is not. Of course, yes, in every marriage, in every relationship, one thing maybe I could like to tell you is that there are downs and ups, as we may think. As you may see people on social media, the life that which we are seeing today in social media, or the life you are seeing people living outside there in church, in marketing places, is not a true life, because a number of them are fake life. Because if you go to those homes, those houses, people are not talking, couples are not communicating, people are living in hell on earth, whereby the kind of words they throw to each other in the house, but when they leave the door of that house coming outside, that's when you hear babe, sweetheart, and they call nice names, but that nice names does not translate to true love. That's why I came up with this Capsule Love 15, to know what's your experience. Maybe you've been in marriage before, you are thinking to get in, and now, because one of the biggest thing that has made many marriages to break down or to break up is actually cheating. Other things maybe can be overlooked, but again, to some point, I oppose this. It's not only cheating that in a marriage, that which or in a relationship, that can make also this relationship end. There are things like disobedience, where you are talking with your partner and your partner is always disobedience. There's respectful, somebody is not respectful to you, and there is also what you call miscommunication. You know, when communication becomes an issue in a family, when communication becomes like you're doing things without informing your partner, doing things without your partner knowing, this also becomes a challenge, because you realize that there are things as a man you can come and find in the house. Yes, we don't say it's wrong, because yes, your wife is working, she's earning good money, you're working, you're earning good money. But as a man, doesn't actually expect to come in the house and find new seats or find something new. Then he might not ask immediately. As a wise man, you don't come and say where these things came from. Of course, you take your time and sit and then relax, even you can sleep. Then wake up tomorrow, maybe you're going to work, you come. Just assuming maybe this happened during the week and you are waiting maybe during the weekend when both of you are in the house to try to hear from your partner whether she will inform you like, oh, you know what, there's some cash I got from either Chama or from salary or this and this. I decided to buy this because I saw. But you don't get that such a kind of information. You know, to a man, you translate that, where did she got the money to buy this? And again, yes, of course, it can be from the salary or those chamas and anywhere else. But also, it's very good to communicate. Like, oh, I think we can do this and that. And also, men, when it's communicated to you, don't try to interchange or to what that was supposed to be bought by her. Like, no, can we use those money to buy this? No, these are not your money. She's the one that who has come with it. But and again, you know, one of the problems that which men do is that men, they just make decisions by themselves. Of course, they believe that they are heads of the family, they are final. But in this 21st century, not really. You need to communicate with the family, with your wife, like, we need to do this and that, we need to do this, or I will be doing this and this, because we are beyond those times and seasons of surprises. Of course, yes, then if you are like, you can go and buy some seeds on something and surprise them, it's okay, but at least communicate prior to, or once you bring them, don't go and buy and then leave them. But you see, to a man, it's kind of understandable that he has brought them. But you see, as a woman, when you buy them, that's where the issue comes, and then the mistrust comes in. Then you feel like your partner, she or is not faithful, and this has become one of the very biggest challenge. Then there's something that comes up called boredom. You start get bored by your partner because there's no prior communication, there's no right communication. Then you feel like this house, maybe there are things that which are done either by other men or by other people, but you are not aware. So do you think that that can be a reason that why your marriage can come to an end? This is what we need to hear from you. But and again, there are also another thing that we call the boredom, that which makes marriage, like maybe it's the husband is not dysfunctional, the wife, she doesn't have that feeling, and then you realize somebody has started experiencing some boredom in that marriage, and then you are looking for alternative going out to see how you can make this happen. And this, you realize that it was just like you felt like you want to try, but you know, trying is just doing it. And that's what you realize yourself. If it's a man, you have gone for a girlfriend from Mpango, then that Mpango becomes your permanent. Then you realize that you've forgotten the family, or you have ended up marrying the second wife. Then the issues becomes, you see, but you realize that this started from the cheating, started from small miscommunication, misunderstanding, mistrust, and then has actually come up to a bigger issue that which cannot be solved. And people, this brings to people to get actually even to want to eliminate your partner or to kill each other. The fight becomes domestic, becomes the issue of the day. And guys, we shall be making a continuation from Love Capsule 16 with Dr. Robert Osoro at TV Africa. Go to all our social media platforms, like, subscribe, and follow us. Tell us where you are watching us from, and we shall be updating you. See you in the next episode, Love Capsule 16.